Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still back with you on this Thursday morning. I haven't been on most of this week. We've had some computer issues here at the station I've been trying to get resolved, but we've got the process back up and running now, so I'll be able to give you our updated blog here as we go on through the Mumfest. Let's take a look and see what we're going to be dealing with as we go on through the day today. Q Bob Seeger, still the same as far as the weather pattern is concerned. Cloudy, cool temperatures. The low off the coast is starting to move northbound a little bit. Not quite as rainy today as what we saw yesterday, and we're going to be looking at slow improvement as far as things are concerned over the next couple of days or so. The problem is going to be, though, that the pattern is basically blocked. So even though the low moves north today, and it's not going to be as rainy today as yesterday, and tomorrow is not going to be as showery as today, the pattern is blocked, so the low pressure actually gets kicked back towards us as we do head on in through the weekend here. That's going to be a little bit of a change in that weekend forecast. So, high temperatures yesterday. This is pretty much how they're going to split for the day today. Notice, low 60s across the deep inland areas. The winds have shifted around now. They're now northwesterly, so we're not seeing that northeasterly wind backing the water up around the mouth of the Neuse River. So the tides are going to be down Harker's Island, Oriental, down more so than what they were the last couple days. But also notice, the closer to the coast you get, the warmer potentially it could be. But the inland areas, it's going to remain chilly and raw with those northwesterly winds still impacting us here. So, breezy and cool, again, scattered showers and drizzle, mainly north of Highway 264 is where most of the shower action is going to be. Not to say we can't get one or two south of that, but most of the action is going to be north of Highway 264. Closer to the coast, I think we got a better chance of seeing a little bit warmer temperatures here. Now, overnight tonight, cloudy and cool, yet again back down into the mid to upper 50s across the deep inland areas. Spotty showers, some drizzle around, light northwesterly wind. Still a chance of a spotty shower in here for tomorrow. I think the majority of us do remain on the dry side, but again, the further north you go, a better chance of maybe seeing a spotty shower. Not all that heavy downpour, though. And temperatures a tad bit better than today, but still remaining below normal. Here's what we're tracking. That storm system finally moving northbound. Again, this entrained the remnants of Karen as it made its way up along the southeast U.S. coast. And you can kind of see some of the heavier bands there just off the Delaware shore working their way up into New Jersey and Pennsylvania right now. The problem is, though, this storm system is basically blocked. It's only so far north that it can potentially go. And you'll notice that we've got lots of clear skies out in the Tennessee Valley, all the way out down to Dallas and the southern plains. And a lot of that has to do with the way the jet stream is configured. And that's part of the reason why we've got this storm system locked in here along the east coast. You can see that feed of moisture coming right out of the Bahamas, right on up into the storm system. Here's what the jet stream looks like. And we've got this big upper level low just sitting and spinning here. As a result, the surface low is kind of trained right in through here, and that's why it's going to bend northbound. Now, it will only be able to go so far because there's a high pressure to the north here that blocks it, and once it hits that, then it's going to kind of curl around and then very kind of sheepishly head off to the southeast later this weekend here. But watch the evolution of this here, the upper level ridge where all that clear sky is out here in the central plains. That tries to come eastbound, but really it's very slow movement here. The North Atlantic's blocked a little bit, and it's going to be this system here, this trough coming in. Even though it doesn't have a direct impact on us, at least it starts to get things moving from west to east. So we get the upper level low to kind of lift off the Virginia Capes here as we head on in through this weekend, and then eventually what is left of that ridge starts to come in over us as we go into the first part of next week. But still, even notice Sunday, that upper level low still close by here. This is why we call it a cutoff low, because the main branch of the jet stream is off to the north here, and there's nothing really coming in to help 100% kick it out until later next week, and it's just going to be just a slow trek off to the southeast and then or southwest and eventually off to the southeast here as we head into the first part of next week. And you'll notice that really temperatures respond to where the upper level ridge is and, well, where it's not. I mean, we've got temps in the mid-80s out there. Memphis, Kansas, even up to Chicago in the mid to upper 70s. Meanwhile, the cool still remains there across the east where that upper level low is cut off from. And then you'll notice as we go through this weekend just a very slow moderation of temperatures as that upper level low finally works out of here. Some of that warmth tries to come in. and then we get that reinforcing shot of cooler air eventually coming back in with that trough across the northern plains. So let's track it here for you on Future Track, show you how things are going to evolve for us here. Again, we've got the low kind of lifting right up across the Pamlico Sound right now, still dealing with some of the feed of the moisture in there. The further north you are, the better chance you have of seeing some spotty showers through the day today, some light patchy drizzle overnight tonight, but notice a little bit more of a downsloping northwesterly wind. Now, the center of the low by tomorrow morning is going to be up the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, and as a result, we're going to be seeing lighter wind around here, though still keeping the cooler air in because of that upper level low, and that locks the clouds in here. As we start the day tomorrow, we may see a peak or two of sunshine across the southern counties, but again, that area of low pressure just right off of the northern outer banks, and as a result, that is going to keep us in the cloud cover here. But you'll notice, maybe the further south and west you are, the peak of sunshine or two by tomorrow afternoon, and then with that upper level low starting to retrograde, we'll actually start to see the mixture of sun and clouds in here as we head in through the day on Saturday. I can't rule out a spotty shower, but I think by Saturday most of the rainfall out of the system is going to be gone. Now, in the tropics, we are tracking not this. This is the storm close to us here in eastern Carolina. It is what is out here, just coming off the African coast that we're going to be watching. This does have the potential to possibly become our next named storm. You can see the forecast hurricane models do take this out into the central Atlantic, but it's pretty far south. I tell you what, maybe some of the models eventually will start turning this more towards the islands before we have to see it turn. But at least right now, through the middle part of next week, if this storm does develop, it does look like it will be a fish storm. So we've got a lot of festivals happening this weekend. We've got Mum Fest in downtown New Bern, Mullet Festival in Swansboro, Onslow County. Again, slowly improving conditions. I'll put a slim chance, maybe a spotty shower in northern areas in here on Saturday, but I think it's going to be just the kind of the cloud cover that'll be around for Mum Fest on Saturday, and then the slow improvement as that upper level ridge does start to come eastbound as we head into the first part of next week. Have yourself a good Thursday. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.